With Christmas over, it's time for a new school term. But with cases of coronavirus on the rise, questions are being raised about whether or not all schools across the country should be opening their doors. Here at Cooper Perry Primary School in Stafford, where they're in Tier 4, as it stands, students are set to return next week. But the head teacher is concerned about how safe that is.
I don't think now is the time to reopen. If we can promise that we can protect staff, vaccinate them, get them back in front of the classroom without all the worries, angst and concern, then we would be in the right place to open.
The government announced yesterday that all primary schools in London would close for 2 weeks, and teachers' unions are calling on that to be extended nationwide. With concerns rising, the National Education Union tweeted it had taken the difficult decision to advise its members in primary schools that it is unsafe to return to work on Monday. The General Secretary of the union explained why.
We think the advice from SAGE confirms that the R rate will not be below 1 with the new variant if schools aren't closed. And that means it gets more dangerous for everyone, for school staff, for parents, for grandparents, for the whole community.
The policy on schools is different across the United Kingdom. In Wales, councils have been told they can be flexible with when they open, and many want to return from the 11th of January. In Scotland, Christmas holidays have been extended to the 11th. And the following week will be online learning, with schools reopening from the 18th. And in Northern Ireland, primary schools will be online only until the 11th, while for secondary schools, there'll be a staggered return for different year groups. Testing has been ramped up for students, and today in South East London, parents and pupils had mixed views about the new term.
There's more rapid growth of this virus going on, so quicker than before, so it is best to stay at home.
I want to meet my friends next week as well, but it was delayed, so it's kind of disappointing.
It's very stressful with trying to social distance and then exams coming up and mocks all the time.
With days until the start of the new term, parents and students will want clarity about what the plan is. The government says school closures are a last resort and they are only a temporary solution.